Today's practice focused on supporting you in engaging your intuition and visionary powers more fully. For what? Why would you want to do this? So that you are more tuned into the choices that are best for you, your inner guidance, so that you're taking aligned action to create the life and career that you want. Christelle Arcucci, the founder of Soul Purpose Network, supporting you to transform your core wounds into your soul purpose superpowers. Today, like I said, we're working on your intuition and visionary power. So we're using the sound Om, and I have some friends here with me. So I have some singing bowls to help with the sound healing. And then sound healing is also, it's beautiful when you have singing bowls, and also you are an instrument of sound healing. We worked on this yesterday with the throat. So today we're working with the sound Om. So there's three parts of this, Ah, O, and especially the helps to vibrate the bones in our skull to activate our third eye and our intuitive powers. So my invitation to you is to join me for chanting Om today. And if you have singing bowls, play with them. Or you can watch this video again when you want to work on activating your third eye. So the third eye, front and back of the head, so that when you were a child, then your mother said, I have eyes on the back of my head. She was talking about her third eye and probably didn't know it. But that's the sixth sense. And so in many ways is that how do you know the things you know is by fine-tuning our intuition. And so many of us were trained out of our intuition in many ways from my work with lots of women and men, is that we have been trained out of listening to it. And most often we discount the ways in which our intuition already speaks to us. So today is about acknowledging the pathway that you most easily receive information, as well as opening the other channels. I've been doing this work personally and professionally for many years, so I've cultivated all of the main pathways of intuition. And so you can practice, and just like muscles, you can build up your intuitive powers with practice. Like there are generally ones that come the most naturally to us that we most often discount. We're like, yes, so what? So my inner vision, I see things and get intuitive guidance through inner vision, but so what? I don't see auras. Because that was me. that was me talking. Can you relate? So my inner vision is very strong, but I was like, yeah, but I don't see auras. I don't see people's chakras. And so I was like, yes, yeah, so what? Inner vision. So then when I began to really appreciate the information that I was receiving and cultivated, then of course my inner vision got even stronger. And I still hold the pathway open, although I personally have some resistance to seeing chakras and auras. I'm a little bit like, I'm kind of already sensitive enough. I don't need more input. But hey, if that shows up one day, I will navigate that then. So which intuitive power is the most available to you? Vision, inner vision, or seeing colors and lights and things around people or animals or plants? Hearing, so that is generally hearing the inner voices, or your own voice, or a voice of guidance, or angels. There is the kinesthetic sense of, like for me, when I work with clients, I will often experience what the client is experiencing in their body, which That one for me was really overwhelming at first, especially as a young child. I had no idea what was happening and there wasn't anyone to help me with that. But now, through lots of training, I have learned to navigate that experience of the kinesthetic sense, of getting information, of experiencing it in my own body. Then there's a sense of simply knowing. It's like you just know something. So these are the most common ones to work with. The sense of smell and sense of taste is less common, but is that part of your strongest intuitive powers at this point? So feel free to post any questions in the comments below as we're going through this. Love to hear from you. So as we are working with the sound of Om, which helps to open the third eye center, we begin by first grounding to bring you more fully into your body. So with the sound Om, begin with a low sound so you feel the sound Om in your belly. Om. And if you're less comfortable chanting, of course, you can simply speak the sound Om. 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 Then coming up into the heart. And then a rising tone will help awaken the power from the belly to the heart into the third eye. So rising tone, and depending upon your comfort level, which I'm feeling really shy about doing on video, is the highest Om you can work with. Om. Om. So the higher tones and vibration begin to resonate inside of our skull, which helps calm the mind, which to me, the mind is the greatest obstacle when it comes to our intuition, because the mind is like, well, how do you know that's intuition, or that's dumb, or whatever the mind has to say, or how do you know that's real, or whatever. The mind's thoughts of doubt are in listening to your intuition. And the simply making that sound helps, and it vibrates up in our skull and helps us to clear the channel of the third eye. So that is my offering for you today, is using sound to help ground in the body, open the heart, open the third eye, to fine tune your instrument for intuition and visionary power. So I encourage you to pay attention to the vehicle of intuition that is the most open for you, and then to start to pay attention to what other ones are speaking to you. Which other ones do you get little hits of, so that you really begin appreciating the information that you do have? Because in general, most of us are discounting the ones that are the most easy and available to us. Cristela Cucci signing off. Please feel free to shike, which means share and like in the same word. Share, like, and comment, and I will see you soon.